About 2-1.
Are they in the wrong spots? Never mind.
What?
What are you doing here?
Was I not far enough forward?
No. You weren't far enough forward either.
Oh, what?
I might have moved early.
Shield.
We're not
Wipe
gonna
it.
deep for this. Yeah, we should get wiped.
This is real bad. Let's go past that.
I'm hopping on. Also, if we wipe again, we should probably reset the instance.
Right.
dangerous game, Carrot?
Not getting healed? That's pretty dangerous, yeah.
No, the deck getting double tap part.
I did not get double tapped. It puts a vuln on you. I would have been dead. She's got blades. She should move over here. She's a little crooked. Or I'm up behind her.
Oh, I didn't realize she was also off-center.
Change targets.
Going to D?
Both of us.
Yeah. Shield. We'll be moving to A.
Yeah, I'll be free though, when the time comes.
They're both pretty even right now. She's only lagging by 1%.
Yeah, we'll
see.
We'll see what
That's
it's
true.
like.
We're still
It's
on
not that
pace.
bad.
It's good. Yeah. By like a lot. Oh dear. We're gonna have to like do the mechanics. They were mad for himself. Maybe limit break 2 and you run around like chickens.
No, he might be able to.
We'll need some extra shielding.
I'm using butt wings.
Reprisal on this.
I used reprisal on the last one.
But this D's not bad.
Female will need that limit break. I don't know if we're gonna get a 3. Male's almost dead, so I can foul. Oh, son of a bitch.
Let's reset.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my own Dr. Pepper. It's just Dr. Pepper.
All right, I'm gonna buy that weapon that I keep going to the gold saucer. Like I'm gonna buy that, and then I forget when I get there. I wander around gold saucer for like 5 minutes.
Ba-da-bum. 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 Bum. Bum.
Garrett, didn't you say there's a book?
What?
The samurai sword.
Yes. Gold saucer.
Oh, here it is. Okay. This is the most expensive wooden stick I've ever bought.
It's because they only sell to tourists. I'm surprised they don't also have a Shinai.
There's 100,000 MGP. Yay, Monopoly money.
Just a reminder, in synthetic shields, if you are due north, south, east, or west, you can actually just stand on your marker. Fucking arrow, I knew it.
Why is that
Oh, Kanata. Blades.
Pulling together.
Switch.
We're going to D. I guess B? B? Whichever you're going to.
B. Let's go.
Shield. Run to your marker, don't run further. Get out. Alright, we're just gonna take him to B. Never mind. He's not safe. A. We'll take him to A.
Why is he don't have
I can first take the Male's lagging 3%, so he'll take the limit break at the end.
Isn't this pretty much the end?
No, we have one more
Whole
tank
thing
in
where-
B.
We're just really good on DPS right now. You can limit break if you want to, you shouldn't really have to. Yeah, they're both dead. Well, they still do their things, I guess, huh?
Go on
Oh,
without me.
I want to see my parts in that one.
Something anti-spirals. We're going to throw galaxies at each other. That's what that intro makes me think of.
Roro fights with fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Help!
We can get your own Dr. Pepper.
Diet cherry Dr. Pepper.
Alright, where did we leave off yesterday? We were figuring out the tethers and the beams, like splitting 8 ways or something?
Yeah. We should have the DPS who do not have the hand. Okay, so this is the hand tether. There's going to be 3 hands spawn on one side of the platform, and 3 people get tethered, and they run to the opposite side, so they crisscross in the middle. We should have the DPS who do not have a tether go spread out on the sides that have the hands, so that the tanks can take the big things, the big pie slices, so that we can make sure and point the tank split whatever the share mechanic from the very beginning, so that we can take that in a direction that does not hit anybody. So
Do we have to have individual slices? Because we don't want to stack the things that he shoots at, or what?
right, so if you're like chilling in between 2 hands, you're safe.
Okay. So then, rather than spread out across the side to the side of the hands, should we just spread out within the hands? And around them?
Wait,
Perhaps-
wait, wait.
Perhaps a GIF is in order, or a screenshot. Let me just draw a thing real quick.
While you draw a thing, I'm gonna use yours for.
Don't the people who have are not a mark, don't they have a pretty wide AoE?
I don't
It
know.
looks like he targets other people to like shoot other beams at, while the people that have tethers do their thing. So we still want to be spread so we don't overlap those.
Right. And I'm assuming there's like 3 at least, not 4 of those.
I counted 3 last time, but
Okay.
it was from the side, so it could be more, I don't know.
I can't even guarantee how many people are not dead at that point.
Like, maybe we should just go in a circle. We know how to
The
spread,
thing is,
right?
it's hard to, because you don't know who's going to get marked, right?
Right.
It's
So
random who gets
just-
marked,
just
so
spread.
do we spread from... Okay.
Say like half the party has priority on left, half the party has priority on right. And if it happens to be that like there's 4 people on one and 1 on the other, well, that should be okay, right?
And did we want to do tanks and healers right, DPS left?
Sure, that sounds reasonable.
So here's what I'm saying. Let me post this in. Let me actually flatten the image so that it's a real image. Raid boss strats. There we go. This is my shitty version. There are prettier versions online. But let's suppose the distribution is something like this. We should have the DPS who are not tethered go into the pie slices that are by the hands, so that the tanks can be perpendicular to the hands.
I appreciate you not even bothering to put the healer in its proper spot. Just leave him somewhere.
Well, no, the important thing is you're just not in the line of the tank. That's really the only important thing. And you're not in the line of any of the DPS.
Have we noticed any sort of consistent trend on who gets selected by the hands, or is it just random?
Has a tank ever gotten selected by a hand?
I have, but I think people were dead.
I say when we were all
We should keep an eye on that and see if it matters, because that could change our strat. Or
I've had it a couple times, but I'm pretty sure both of the
People were
times
dead.
people.
Right. There should be at least one tank that's not selected, regardless. And we need to make sure that whoever that is, that whoever is tanking at the moment, that's the person that we're going to key the direction for the laser beam that he shoots at the tanks. Because he's going to do the little circle marker, right? Around one of the tanks that applies the vulnerability debuff.
I'm pretty sure that's after the lasers.
Right, but it happens very quickly. You have the hands. While the hands are doing their thing, he starts charging wave cannon. Wave cannon is the thing that starts on him and shoots to 4 random people. Right? 4 people who did not have the hands or whatever. Which is why we all have to spread out. Because otherwise, we will double tap. You'll either... And sorry, that is specifically why I would like to have the DPS who are not tethered go toward the hands, so that you don't accidentally have the wave cannon clip somebody who also has a hand tether.
Okay. Can we get 1 and 2 up? And are the alphabets in correct spot?
They are in the same spots that they were last time.
They're pretty close.
Alright. Wow. There's this dyslexia.
Probably not the exact same spots, but
He put
really
2 on the right, like a human.
So you stack at 2 first. Let me go to 1.
Alright, I'm gonna be using infusions. Let's do this.
I mean, feel free.
Oh, look at those purples. I got 95 last week, or yesterday, I guess. I got 95 percentile.
Fight is basically like a turret fight for me half the time. It's nice.
The fight is utter chaos on healer. Wow, that's good.
Stacks. Move.
We'll go towards 1.
Rip.
That was with the reprisal.
Hello, world.
Good, you still have.
folk.
Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna kill myself.
Well, if you don't, he will.
Oh, if you die, it explodes.
It explodes off the arena. Alright. Let's try this again with me not dying to the screens.
How much do they do?
I don't know, but I had Rampart up and I also had Reprisal on it.
So I usually
and I still
save.
died.
I use Rampart for the first hit that he does, and I use Sentinel for the second one, because I think the screens do more damage, or at least the healing is less rapid. Like we have the Adlos on us from the beginning of the fight for the first hit, or at least
I don't, because he hits me.
and I'm the only one who matters in this equation. But anyway, point is, I don't know if you want to swap Rampart and Vengeance.
It's really scary if it does that.
Scary or exciting?
It's like a roller coaster. Move.
What?
Guys, watch out for that Tyler.
So yeah, I had to run really far for that tether to break.
I'm
And
a safe.
I couldn't get back in time.
I'm a safe sprint for that particular mechanic. I've been using sprint on the pole, but I think it's probably like there's been enough sketch situations like that. But on that note, I guess DPS if you can try to be at max melee range if we're moving to D. Or I guess in either case. Back.
Use weight 560,000 damage.
Should have used the cooldown.
Get that 20%, get that to 400 and something thousand.
I'm telling you guys, enhanced bull. It's new meta.
Just think. The more damage he does, the more damage you reduce.
We're good.
Stack. D. Screens.
Break it.
Got it.
We're both back.
It's your business now.
Oh, never mind. That was him.
Battle reprisal up.
Yep.
Mana walk.
Alright, this is the clockwise, counterclockwise. By D.
Oh shit. Wow, I just have so much time there, I can't even believe it.
Oh, this is the tank thing.
Ooh. You need to be in front.
No, I also got hit. Better one of us died than both. It's doing the first thing with the diffuse laser cannon and the tank screens.
Are we supposed to get
The-
tethers during that?
No.
Until later.
Oh, okay.
But why did we all die?
2 people were on the
Uh,
other side.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, Minori.
You'll be fine.
Okay. The things happen in slightly different order than I remember. So it's immediately after the spinny lasers. That's when we need to have everybody off the tank, so that one of us gets the symbol.
Ooh, how about this? For after the spinning things, whoever is main tank, pull him all the way, like almost all the way to the edge, and then everybody else can be on the inside.
I think
and the lasers.
we're gonna
and
need
the-
to pull him back to the middle for that, because we're gonna not be centered up anyway. So why don't we just pull him into the middle and then have whoever's currently tanking point him north, and wherever people are standing, they can go back south or stay where they're at.
Are we gonna have a stack point after the spinning hands, or are we just gonna stay where we were and do the next mechanics from that position?
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So he will be not centered. Whoever's main tank should drag him back to the middle and then turn him north.
I mean, no matter what, he's not going to be centered.
Right. So at that point, the tanks should know who's getting hit, and then he will hopefully, by the time that effect goes off, be in the middle of the arena, and the stack point will once again be south of on his hitbox to the south.
Then the next mechanic after that was the pie slice AoE, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he should start out the pie slice AoE in the middle. It's not even AoE. The pie slice beam attacks.
Tylee, I don't know. Did you notice any difference having APOC on you for the 2 hits at the bottom during the second phase? Worth doing it at all? Because it's kind of annoying to do.
I didn't really pay attention on seeing it fall off.
Okay. It lasts long enough to take both hits. I just don't know if it's relevant or not. Or if that's even magic damage.
It's a little off center.
Stack up. Stay here. Sure.
Can't do it when I'm running.
Don't be in your west. Oh,
Well, I was doing back in.
Rip.
So the people that have to go for the last circles, it's really hard to get back into the middle and healed before that ion hits. Because I manipped and I still didn't have any health the first time.
Yeah. I don't have stacks. I need a stack for everything.
I think you're probably gonna need to figure out where endoms need to be.
I mean, I'm gonna home gang if I'm on 1, because there's nothing else I can do to survive that. Because I never get healed up.
Right, because both healers are at B or further.
And running at the
Which
same time.
we said that we were gonna follow the GIF to the letter, but the GIF wants to put the healers as far away from the tanks as possible. Just pointing that out.
Oh, the thing is that the
No.
tanks can keep themselves alive, the DPS can't.
Yeah, we also need to heal the DPS. It's actually harder to do that.
So I can reach, if I'm the first healer with the debuff, the latent defect, I can reach 1 from my initial position. So I've been throwing Benefic 2 on whichever DPS I see standing there. So we've got a little bit of reach to work with, even if you're that far away.
Yeah, the only thing is that you can't hit anyone if you're in the northeast corner. There's 7 seconds where you can't really do anything.
Yeah, the person in the corner basically can only heal themselves and the other healer.
I mean, do we know if any of these tank busters are physical damage?
The auto attacks are.
Yeah, but I mean, if any of it... Because, raw intuition is basically doing nothing in this fight unless any of the tank busters are physical damage.
Nope, the only thing is blunt, and it's attack, which is the auto attack. And it can do 29,000.
Yeah, I think the only other thing you could do is like if you really need to heal, like if you home gang and you're afraid that you're not going to get healed in time, you know, there's always just like switching to tank stance, equilibrium.
When I go to 1, I'm always switching into tank stance so I can heal myself as well.
Before the hit or after?
I try to do it after, but sometimes I need to do it before, or else his auto attacks will kill me.
Yeah, saying 30,000 for every 3 seconds, kind of ridiculous.
Because I've been down to like lower than 10k before he does his before the thing goes.
Hang on a second. Let me check my. Okay, I should be able to give you intervention on the screen attack, if nothing else. I don't know if that lets you change around the order of your cooldowns, but that's a 20% damage reduction.
I mean, that's basically Rampart. So I could save Rampart for later.
Yeah, I don't know if Rampart's backup if you use it first, but yeah.
Basically how I'm using it is I have no cooldowns except for home gang up when I go to 1. If I have the blue debuff. Like, even Thrill isn't back up by that time.
Fair. Alright, yeah, I'll send you an intervention on the screens, and we'll see if that's, if that works better. This means if I fuck up, then you're just dead, so might not be the best idea. Move.
Holy cow.
Hey! We did it!
I was wondering why I didn't have a shield block for that. And I'm like, oh yeah, because I used it on intervention instead.
Sure. I'll go back.
Oh, wait, no, that's bad. Oh, that's a little cool.
Alright, next is spinny hands. And then it's the tank shared laser again. I want someone else to call this. I'm bad at it.
It's just easy again. This is way easy.
Oh, what?
If it's all
Auto
blue, you go left.
attacks. I won't be able to take this.
Well,
Midori can definitely not take that.
She's gonna try.
I'm getting.
so that thing goes out. That thing goes out when we're in. Oh, rip.
Yeah, see, he doesn't move. So it might just be better to.
Oh, what?
We were co-located.
I was trying to explain something and then I didn't move.
Elite, you're the new tank. Pop a gold.
We can res during this phase. We have time.
I don't have mana.
Asking you shall receive.
Oof, I gotta
All
tell
right.
you, that's not good.
DPS by the hands.
Boy, you better sprint.
Oh, I thought.
So I was definitely there
That
first.
work when 3 people have.
Get away, not.
Get the limit break. Aw.
Go, Vias. Get that limit break.
Okay, so what we should do then is, when the hands go out, pull them as close to the edge as possible, and then have the tanks in the middle and the DPS on the outside, unless you would rather do it the other way around. So, like, if we were going to D again, tanks will be all the way on the edge here, and then the DPS will be closer to the actual D marker. And then the tanks can spread out, like, along the edge.
I mean, if we all stack a D, he's gonna be sort of in the middle anyway.
The
So
point
if
is,
the tanks
he
at that
does-
point just go to the opposite side of the boss.
no, he does that operation while the
doesn't-
lasers are still going out.
Yeah, he doesn't change his face. Like, he's always facing whatever direction, like, we move to.
Right. So trying to move him seems to be a futile cause at that point.
So, learn where the dots are?
I think it will probably just work if the tank just goes all the way to the edge of wherever the safe pie slice is in the arena.
And we can either say sides or front or back.
Yeah, because there are no tethers during that particular one. We just need to get past the tank laser split alive, and then we can reconfigure for the next mechanic.
I think he does the screens right after that.
Yes, he also does the screens.
How do we want to handle the 3 beams?
The what?
The thing that you just drew the diagram for earlier. There's no clear mechanic as to who necessarily goes where, if it's not actually picking based on roll. So, that time, 3 people got targeted. There was at least 3 DPS who did not get targeted. So, how do we know who the 3rd DPS is who's going to be out and where are they going?
Let me see if there are any rules to who gets picked. It does not say in this particular guide if there are any rules for who gets picked. So, obviously the people who have the hand tethers, your job is obvious, but it's up to the other people. Like, how would you like to allocate spreading out? My suggestion is to have the DPS, like, I would just say, like, whoever's closer go to that pie slice. But It's basically, as long as you don't have two people in the same pie slice between the hand lasers, you'll never clip each other.
We kind of start that phase stacked though, because we would have just been finished the last mechanic. So the whole
Yeah, but, I
close
mean,
and far thing is not really going to work. We need something more concrete, I think. It's just going to cause confusion. I mean, we can just do a priority system. If it's always going to be 2 DPS in there, then from top to bottom, take the in between the slices, like going, I guess, either clockwise or counterclockwise, left or right, whatever you want to call it.
Sure.
Because I guess the only way we wouldn't have 2 DPS in those pie slices is if 3 DPS got targeted.
Right. Also, the hands don't always spawn on the same side of the arena, so I also keep in mind.
But they do always spawn next to each other, right?
Yes, they will always be on the same side. Stacker. Stay. There, that looked beautiful. Got him. I'll let you use your reprisal here, so I don't like double tap it. Alright, rotate the arms.
In a second, Kanan, I got you.
This is B all the way to side. Tanks on the edge, DPS on the mark. Alright, stay away from me. Alright, pull him to the middle. Get to the sides. Alright. Tanks. I don't have cooldown for this. That's rude. Alright.
I did get each other.
I did not.
Wave cannon and hyperpulse.
Alright. I have the shitty one.
With
Should we
somebody
get
standing
back-
in front of you.
yeah. Because we're about to go back into tethers, right?
The break is there.
Okay. So there are not enough.
Bring him north.
We need people up for tethers. While we still can. Oh,
You
nice.
have
We're
healer?
short one tether.
D.
Good. Time that load rig really well.
Okay, I think we're gonna need to try something a little fancier for this,
I got hit by 2 beams.
because there are not enough tank cooldowns in the game to have a tank cooldown up for everything that requires a tank cooldown. So there has to be some other way of doing it. So I don't know if we actually need to have tank cooldowns for the part where we split the laser beam. Right, because that happens 3 times in this fight. In the amount of time it takes Sentinel to come off cooldown once. So I think we're just going to have to take those raw. And just whoever is currently main tanking needs to be topped off at the moment.
Well, if I take the first one, I can do the first one with Home Gang. And Home Gang isn't that long of a cooldown.
Sure, for you. I only have Rampart and Sentinel, and then I have like Reprisal. I have shield blocks that I can have up for everything, but yeah, I'm gonna have to just do some of these mechanics with nothing but shield block.
I mean, if you get it, I can just blow a cooldown. But like, if I get it, I'll just use Home Gang.
I think we both need to have a thing. Well, or whatever. I'm going to try not using Rampart for the first laser split and see if, and you should try just using Home Gang to see if we can get through that first laser split without having to use a cooldown. Because if that's the case, then I can use Rampart for the screen portion, and then I can use Sentinel later. Also, maybe we want, I don't know if we if you guys need Addle for some of the raid damage stuff, but Addle can sometimes be a tank cooldown, maybe for
We
like
need to
the
use it for the
screens.
ion.
APOC.
Those ions are nasty.
Yeah, ions. APOC is.
So
I mean, you
I've
might
been
as
using
well-
APOC for the person that runs between 1 and 2 because I get double tap. But I can move it if you want me to.
if I at the beginning, it'll cover the entire, all of that to the first ion flux. I think cover all the tethers.
For Palisade? Is that what?
No,
Sorry, you're
Oh, for,
cutting out.
I use Home Gang.
I had no cooldowns for that one, so, and I didn't block, so you can definitely survive that with no cooldowns, as long as you do the mechanics correctly.
Ah, it's super late.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to have cooldowns for the screens. I'm going to use Rampart for the screens. I think you can probably do so as well. Rampart should be back up for the second screens. You'll have to remind me what Troubadour Minuet does. Magic Vuln.
Basically, Addle.
Oh, good.
Minuet
Is it
texture
AoE?
healing.
Is it AoE Addle or is it one single target? or I should say, is it AOE? It's on everybody. Okay, covers the whole party. Okay, so if we have that for the first tethers, then that will also be up on the screens. So then we can definitely get by with just Rampart on the first screens.
3-minute cooldown those. That won't be coming back around until like the next Hello World.
Sure, but that means that if we don't have to use a cooldown on, or like Tam is the only one who uses a cooldown on the first thing, and he only uses Holmgang. Like I just don't use one, and then we both use Rampart for the second one. Then we'll have big cooldowns up for the. By the time we come back to the tank stuff.
Also, yeah, I can save APOC to use it as a tank cooldown as long as the healers are comfortable with the person that runs from 1 to 2, with healing that person in between. That's where I've been using it, but if they can keep them up, then that's another tank cooldown.
Yeah, maybe save it for the second tank laser, because that one is pretty close back to back with the third one.
You'll have to tell me when to use it though, because it's I don't keep track of tank stuff.
What's the duration on it?
10 seconds.
Okay, the second tank laser is right after we move for the spinny lasers.
Alright, so, I mean, I can, if I put it on when you get marked with the blue thing,
yes.
That should cover it then, right? Okay, I'll look for that then. Right. Is it always going on you, or is it going on Tam sometimes?
It's always going on whoever's the main tank.
So the one who gets marked, or the other one?
Whoever's the main tank.
I guess you're both getting hit by it, right? Alright.
We're both getting hit by it, but the main tank is also taking auto attacks.
Okay, well then just give me a heads up who's tanking at the time.
I'll try and make sure that Tam's always taking it. I can probably actually Shirk's probably not back up by that point, so I rescind that last statement.
I'll figure it out. I would like to be able to use it on a macro, because having to target someone in the list and then press a button is a pain in the ass.
Yep.
There's a reason I don't heal. There's a reason I don't heal in this game. As much as I love Astra, I can't do it.
That's scary.
Oh, I used a cooldown on Habit. Rip. Alright. Alright, stay here. Alright, let's see how well this does. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
That didn't seem like it was strong enough.
You did not get my butt wings. That's unfortunate.
Give me a minute.
Got him.
I'll revoke when I come back.
Yep. So 10 will be tanking on the second half.
Alright, I've revoked.
I got double tapped. I guess I was too far up. That's what it looks like without Addle. How's that mana doing, Kanata?
You were every time. You can do it.
No, it's not gonna happen.
It's
Is this the one you want to be in between A and or yellow and orange? Is
2.
or the other side of it? Okay.
What?
Soon, TN.
I don't want to tank. I didn't sign up for this.
Yard. Oh,
What?
you might want to get hit by this just to build a limit brick.
Okay, Okay, whoever, to spread out.
You're gonna die. I'm using it.
Let's hope it's not the two healers.
Oh, it was the healer.
Rip, Kanata, do it!
No.
Be the hero!
Healer OB3 already happened.
No, it didn't do it!
Yeah, it didn't
Do it! Smash the button!
It gets consumed,
Oh,
and
really?
the spell fails if you die.
Yeah.
Rip.
So it should be whoever didn't die if you spread out. There's only
Right. Wait. Yeah. Wait until one of the. It's bad strategy anyway, but
Don't you mean the best strategy?
It's a badass strategy.
Okay, Kanata, what's your super special healing thing?
tether.
The tether thing?
No. The one that heals you if you go below half.
XCOG?
XCOG.
Can you put that on me for when he does his first wave thing?
No. Because you won't have it for the screen. It's more important.
Well, if I have it for the first thing, I'll have a better cooldown for the screen.
Okay.
And that way you won't be like, oh shit, what? I can't heal him right now.
Sure.
I'm being serious though. Healers are hurting for mana, and we're not like hitting any DPS checks. You might want to start fishing for yours instead.
I don't even
actually
know how
using-
to use a Ewer card.
Ugh, just saying.
Like, what do you enhance that with?
Wait a second. There's a scholar comic about this.
Tabi?
1 minute.
So if I'm the person with the blue tether, I have trouble of doing both Sucker and Sacred Soil.
The blue tether, you said?
Yeah. I can do one or the other. And the Sucker is like always late. Like,
All
it'll
right.
hit half the party.
I'm gonna post this in boss strats because this is important to boss strats.
That's so old.
Giving balance to a Dragoon.
I know,
The
right?
scrub isn't even giving an enhanced balance or an enhanced Ewer. What kind of comic?
It's just a single target balance to a Dragoon.
This is how you Astro.
I'm gonna fish for a spread bowl and use it on an Ion Deflux and just see what happens.
Check your foods.
I think the problem is I'm not using high quality food.
Yeah,
You're-
it's about like 500 hit points difference.
You are using
Actually, I think it's 1,000 for me.
a potion every pull, as opposed to a few K extra for 40 minutes. Or
You're cutting out a lot, Salenta. Just so you know.
Oh, I'm not using pods, I was just joking. Well, I have this non-quality food that I made, and it's almost as good.
Non-quality.
Is it like the government cheese, which is actually really high quality?
Basically.
I'm definitely rotten this time.
I can't believe that clipped me.
I also can't believe it clipped you. You are so far away.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Iron Flux damage is split between the number of people who are alive. Yeah, it seems like people die more when people are already dead.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, also no addle because placeholder was dead.
I don't addle that one anymore. We're using Minuet instead.
Fair. Yeah, like when we start learning the fight, it's like how many cooldowns can we use on everything, and then it's like, how few cooldowns can we use on anything. I'm gonna try not giving butt wounds for this, so Godspeed.
I think we need to be topped off if that's the case.
Don't do anything to one shot. Oh no, you got me. Oh, that hurts so much. Oh, Christ.
Check, please.
Can't.
Oh, there's 4 people, right? Because I'm.
Oh no! The world is...
That was me, I'm sorry.
Why do I have a thing?
You took it to the dead center too to make sure it hits
Sorry.
everybody.
That's fine. We were dead there anyway.
Yeah, it's really hard for the person who gets the last blue tether to actually contribute. So, we'll try our best. Why is Sucker such a bad AoE heal?
Because scholars have a pet.
That is no excuse.
It's a little off center.
Ish.
I found the wrong song.
Oh crap, I'm on the wrong side.
Oh, I got targeted by
That was my
Intent.
Yeah,
Metal Orb!
Alright, I got it.
what? Wait, what?
I didn't get by the thing.
The world is awful.
Got a new strat. I think I'm just gonna stand here.
Oh no. No.
Hey, remember when, like, your cooldowns didn't get reset between polls? You
Yep.
have to wait until Hallowed
my
Ground
God.
came back up.
Yup.
420 seconds. Yeah, at least we don't
I
have
would
that
not play
anymore.
Astro in that world.
When APOC was a 3-minute
I don't
cooldown.
think so.
Astro didn't exist.
It's like, I don't want to wait for Hollowed, so we're just going to do this pull without Hollowed.
Then all your cooldowns are screwed up.
Kara, do we just want the tank with the red dot to provoke when they get back after the thing explodes?
Yes.
All right, let me know, and then I can shirk before I run away. Because if I shirk while I'm running away, I'll face you, and then I'll screw up
Yep.
my running.
Yep, because that's a fun element of this game.
Legacy mode.
So I'm actually going to make that more complicated. And Kanata, did you happen to notice in the GIF of Hello World that we're supposed to be using rest?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Whoa! Next
I mean,
level strats!
I noticed that, but I mean, if I have Onslaught up, I can just Onslaught.
No,
Wait, what was the next
rest-
level shot? I missed it.
rescuing the healers back into position for healing.
I think
Oh.
it's rescuing the tanks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's rescue the first tank that has the overflow to get them back into position because it doesn't matter much during this phase, but during Hello World 2, we absolutely need to do that, so we might as well practice.
Spoilers.
You already spoiled that, I think, 2 weeks ago?
I didn't spoil that we need to use, like, rescue strats. Damn.
Wait.
It doesn't matter because it's in the GIF.
Wait, so. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna watch
so
the GIF.
healer that's second in line would be the one to do.
Yes.
I just gotta put it on its bars. Hang on.
What the heck? No, it's on my bar. I replaced eye for eye, because that's what it's stole.
Oh, that's the thing that exists.
Okay, so it's the healer that does not have debuff.
Whoops.
Ah, rescues the far tank.
The tank with the red dot.
at the start.
Yeah.
So the boss will kind of be up north, and then the boss gets dragged down south again. So we actually are not doing any sort of provoking kind of thing until the. I guess we will need. Okay, so that one's going. Okay, wait. Can the boss just stay at sea, or is this part of the problem or whatever with that we have to do? Just spoil it for me. Why do we need to have the rescue here?
Because during the second Hello World, there'll be another debuff that we have to handle by rescuing that tank.
Yep.
Okay, and that is?
It's rot,
Rot.
basically.
And a
So-
rot that we can't, like, a rot that can't be cheese. It needs to be passed.
Okay, so it's just about passing the debuff. It has nothing to do with the positioning of the boss.
I mean, if we do it in this phase, I guess it'll make the tank. It'll make it easier for that far tank to get back into position. So whatever you guys
Sure.
want to do with that.
I just want to keep the boss south the whole time, which means whichever tank has the blue mark first provokes, and then the other tank provokes. The red dot tank provokes whenever they get back south.
I mean, that's fine. I mean,
Yeah, that part's
that's
fine.
not going to change anything.
Right.
Oh, I think I know one of the reasons why they do that is, so the other tank who's taking the hit here isn't also getting auto attacked.
Getting auto attacked? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well, let's just do it without provokes. Or I should say, we'll just do it where the red dot tank has aggro the whole time. How about that? Whoever gets the red dot first provokes, and they keep the boss the whole time, so that the other tank is not getting auto attacked.
That makes
Or,
sense.
I mean, we've been using Hollowed and Home Gang, but in this world, we can use a different cooldown, except we are so short on cooldowns. That's all I'm saying.
Especially me.
So what you're saying is, Dark Knight, Dark Mind.
Alright, well, let's get some more polls in. We can maybe over the next week find one of those people who built a spreadsheet that shows exactly when they use cooldowns for every cooldown relevant ability of the boss. Go to D. I'm gonna try using this one. Save the buttons for the next one.
That might be a little late.
I clearly need to use one or the other, not both. Yes, and Tam is keeping it the whole time.
I rescue.
I had no tank to absorb that with me. Carrot.
Thought I was close enough. I was not close enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump this.
Is it a shark?
I wish.
Sharks.
I prefer if Omega took the form of a shark for the final fight.
Is this the Omega from Final Fantasy VIII?
No, Omega from Final Fantasy VIII looks basically like, fuck. It looks like basically like most Omegas.
Almost all the Omegas look the same. None of the Omegas look like this.
Yep, saw that coming.
You're probably right.
I didn't get thing up that time.
Bro,
Oh, it's that.
I can't even see. I couldn't even see your body to see where you were standing.
Me? I was on correct spot.
I'm skeptical.
Definitely was. It wouldn't have mattered. I died just from not getting healed.
Yeah, you're too far away from me. When you're northwest, you have to be northwest.
It's one.
Who's tanking? Hoping it's Tam.
Oh, that's one way to do it.
but
Alright, everyone gets to see. Get ready to see if you have the arm thing.
going to D.
Oh!
It's on Tylee.
We should be collapsing.
Well, Tali's just dead, so...
Yep.
For tethers and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
back to south.
Comes in
It's
late
not catching patch yet,
Patch.
so
Oh no, but this is like the time
We
to
got
get in
a
position
couple
for it.
seconds.
Mana yesterday.
D.
This one's out.
Got butt wings. Get my butt wings. Get my butt wings. Get inside if you want to live. Sounds like a mechanic.
That's a lot of arm.
Get it by
We
B.
have to kill them?
The
Alright, he's
Kill
gonna be
the arm.
spinning.
kill the arm.
Does DPS healer limit break, or limit break 3?
Take my limit break. I won't survive.
What
Aw.
the heck? What the heck?
So we just kill one and then use that as a safe spot? Is that what's going on?
Yep.
Okay. Is that like a melee limit break moment, or should we
No.
have the DPS for it?
We should have the DPS for it.
Wow.
So basically, that big line through the center turns the way the boss shows it turning. And that determines which one we go to.
Sure. Go to the one that will get hit last. So you have the most time for DPS.
But we also you saw the AoEs that were put on everybody. We also need to spread those out within the safe area.
What percent was he at when we got to that part?
60-ish, I think?
No. No way.
This fight has a lot going on.
Yeah, holy
Uh,
cow.
This is not even half of A8 or A8.
We never did A8 for real.
We never did it for real, but it had so many mechanics.
And despite skipping half of them, we still have fun.
It's like we had to do the mechanics except for, you know, the DPS check part.
And we would still fail.
Uh-huh.
It's a little crooked.
Well, Crooked Hillary, etc. Alright, on the butt. This one. Oh, don't get hit by mine.
Come on. I'm more worried about the 1 and 2.
going on, Garrett?
Me.
Sides. Ooh, I got one.
Alright, I'm gonna keep it on point at A.
I'm at C.
Alright,
Want me to take it back to me?
Ley line.
You have hate.
yeah, I've had hate for a while. It's,
I've revoked.
yeah, you can probably keep it if you just do a single, whatever combo.
Oh, someone flipped when they should have flopped.
It just ends so quickly.
He's got 6 stacks, and then he just all died.
Did we have any deaths up to that point?
No, that was clean. And he was at like 73, I think. Or somewhere around there. I don't actually know what the thresholds are yet for a clear. Should probably look into that.
It's going to be relevant once we get to the enrage timer.
It's always relevant. I can tell you don't play DPS.
At least I'm not like one of the people who proposes that you do a like dry no DPS run.
Ew, gross. That's a thing.
Yeah, it's like mechanics only. We're not getting even DPS. Just
Oh,
stand
crap.
in the right spot.
He's super crooked,
He's
by the way.
super
Pay attention.
All right. Well, just pretend he's not crooked. All right. Get between B and A.
Everything worked out in the end.
All right. True story. I don't need to do anything if I'm not also taking auto attacks.
Shit.
That's a lot of explosions. I mean, black data tentacles are fun, but maybe not in this case. Sort of. Ow. And now he's not fixed.
Alright, get D-ish.
Huh.
Wow.
That was my bad.
What's going on with his facing? It's like 3 pulls in a row. It's been off.
If I move too early, he turns. That
Yeah.
I moved too early. And
Yeah,
he
you don't-
turned.
You don't need to wait. You don't need to move until he starts the cast bar for patch. Going in raw, can I say? Stay here. Yeah,
Were we too close?
I think we were. We should use the way markers for reference, right? So I'm on D and you should be close to A.
Well,
Are you
you
supposed to be a D or B carrot?
Hmm?
he
Are you
should probably be between B and D, or C and D. I should be
Okay.
between A and D.
No, because he's going to be facing north and south, right? And his
Yeah,
screen
and
is
it's
gonna
either
go due-
left or right side.
right. Due left is D, right? No.
Yes, so you need to be between D and C.
Okay. I was crooked.
I mean, I could have been further north, but
I always go by what the graphics look like.
oop, don't do that one. Don't do that one. I think that was a record ready check.
So we're not going or we're going?
Let's go. I don't know if it's actually recording. Ooh.
You better hope it's not recording. You're gonna look a bitch.
Somebody's not gonna have another. And explosions. Ow.
You're just invulnerable.
Apparently I'm not invulnerable to dying.
I've been pulling my reprisal out and not doing it on that attack because I've been saving it for the ion flux. What's your opinion? Should I use it for the tank lasers or for ion flux?
That's completely up to you.
No, it's up to you because you're the healer.
Well, if you can't survive the first hit, we're not.
I can always survive it.
Tam can't always survive it if you change it around.
I guess you can use
wait. What about what's the melee strength debuff? Because maybe if like the auto attacks are reduced, I can live through it.
Faint.
Feint?
Yeah,
Like
use a feint.
Feint on the pole? How long does feint last?
10 seconds.
So like when the marker appears, or when he starts casting the marker, that should be enough.
Let's just say like 3 GCDs in. That's when it is.
Okay.
That last one just straight up fit.
Stay. Hello.
Why does he always face south?
Yeah, I got one. I was waiting for a card, but I can give it to you. Northwest between A and B. Northeast, rather.
Thanks to the edge. It's on me.
Sides.
Sides.
Does he teleport back to the middle?
I don't think it goes back automatically. But we have the hands. Alright, now... Alright, I'm gonna be on, south side. Or, whatever side I'm on. I guess that's southwest. Stay away from me, that's the point.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Whee! Alright, patch time. We know this mechanic.
Nada, this is the only time in my life I'm giving you an enhanced Ewer. Enjoy that, Vanna.
D.
Oh shit.
What a
Can
way.
I just fucking wasted it.
What? I gave him a
You
mana
were
shift
not-
too. What the hell? You were about to be full of mana.
He said D. I was like, oh, let's go to D. Wait, no, I'm retarded.
This is why we don't use Ewer cards. got him all excited, distracted.
Cause I just had Lucid come up too.
I'm trying to fit in a mana shift in the first phase before the first Ion, but it's really difficult. Because I want to make sure it gets its full effect, but you guys aren't spending enough mana, so spend more mana in the first little.
You don't need it in the first part.
But I want to use it, because then I have to better on cooldown later.
Wait, I thought we weren't extending foes in the beginning.
Ow.
Stay. Alright, I've learned some new things.
How did I just die?
Good question.
I have a tether on me?
Probably 200 gallons per second AoE thingies.
So I can actually make it through the entire first phase without using any cooldowns other than shield block. Ah!
Hey,
Whoa.
Save me.
There's no saving.
I guess I can save the first mana shift for after Hello World cast, because then you've spent a bunch of mana getting us healed up for the Ion, right? Okay, I'll go for that then.
I was in the front for that.
Were you?
Yes.
Now we're fine.
You're so good. Oh my gosh. Rope.
I did.
Why?
How did I not get a thing?
You did.
It's why you're alive right now.
You didn't have red dot as the first thing this time.
How did I die F on the side there? Was it just not healing?
I don't know. That was a mess.
So I thought my explosion was his explosion.
Yeah, you're right.
This is what happens when I get used to being the red dot.
Like, I don't know why you're so far out. Apparently, if you have a red dot when that thing goes off, you just immediately detonate.
When that phase goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Can we do something about that, please?
Do you need to save your home gang for anything?
Not anymore.
Alright.
Yeah, that's hitting me for 82k.
Yeah. I think it's fine since you're, whether or not you have the... whether I'm in the front or the back, you can just home gang that. If you are, like, on the hitbox ring, I can position myself as necessary. I will grab a drink for you.
But we only have 8 minutes left.
You must be really
When
thirsty.
you gotta go, you gotta go.
Salenta, you good? Oh wait. He's water closet.
We're good.
Stay.
Just too
What?
There was an arrow slow casting. DNA.
What? Where?
DNA.
I don't have protect. I also don't have a shield block because
Besides,
I lost my gauge.
for now.
That's fine. I had a couple hundred hit points.
Okay, you're done.
More than Tam.
You got Addo and APOC on your phone. Oh, you blew it anyway. Man, I had you.
Oh, it takes like 200,000.
400,000 damage.
You would have been fine.
Get APOC and a shield, jeez.
I don't have mana.
I got mana just now. Get that card going. Enhanced Lure.
You should be on the ley lines, by the way.
Move.
Oh, I was tanking. I took a buffet.
It's a D.
by
B and C.
D.
I'm following the guy that read the strat. Oh, rip.
Yeah, I gotta get him against the wall there. All I got to see no mechanics.
Wanted to be at B and C.
Some of us are alive. Oh wait, no healers. Oh, see what you can see. This you can just dodge. Make sure the home game is probably the hit. Oh, another home.
Hello World 2,
boys.
oh my.
Technically made it, and everyone pulls back. So, oh. Time and space begin to crumble.
Tylee is the winner.
All right. Last pull.
I don't think we have time.
Last pull.
Okay. Hopefully we die to the instance.
Getting kicked out.
Yeah, instance just ending.
Seems too
just-
early.
No,
That
no,
was
that was
too early.
perfect. That was perfect because now we can call it.
All right,
So
last
just to
pull.
clarify-
No.
Just to clarify, the auto attack, the feint, in the beginning, is it to protect against the auto attacks before the beam or after?
Actually, I don't think we need it.
I don't
I think I figured out why I was dying some of the time. It depends on whether my Thrill of Battle falls off before he does the attack.
But you're just gonna home gang either way now, right?
No, I'm just going to use my Thrill of Battle later.
Well,
That way I'll live.
Right, you have like 90 with thrill, and you have like 76 without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with Thrill, I should be able to live. And if I just wait a couple more seconds before I use it, it should be up by the time he does the laser.
Yep. And the Excalibur save you from the auto attack, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. Glad to know the one thing I could possibly contribute is in fact actually worth it.
It makes it. Yeah. Oh, actually, when we do Hello World 1, you could do that on the boss just to make the auto attacks hurt less.
I
So what
don't
do you
know.
mean, that's actually a pretty good thing. He does like 10 auto attacks in that thing.
Okay. I guess.
How long does it last?
Seconds.
How many?
Medora, I'm doing Air Force One right now, but
Same.
Okay.
this is very important. I have to get perfect score 20 times. And I've already done it 1 or 2 times, so.
What? Air Force One.
Do you want me to wait?
Do I want to tank? No. Would I
Do you
tank?
want me to... I'm bringing
want to-
Tam. He can tank.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes, please wait.